Hello. I wanted to talk about conspiracy theories today. 'Cause I haven't really heard too much talk about conspiracy theories without tying it to political, right wing, uh, really annoying people. I really kind of hate that. I used to be enjoyed listening to that stuff, but now it's become so toxic as far as everything is just evil Democrats and evil left wing. Since I am more towards the left wing, definitely a left wing person, it did kind of annoy me to a degree. And the whole concept of where those conspiracy theories came from and where they're going has always been frustrating. But I actually am going to kind of touch on something that I was thinking about when it came to conspiracies. And of course, we would talk about this virus. And I'm going to be talking about Bill Gates. And also, let's get biblical as well. We have the plague, this plague, destroyed a lot of people's lives. It was a horrible thing that happened, and Bill Gates, in early days before this plague happened, warned people about it, and he became an expert in a way, a kind of a prophet to a degree, of like, oh well, see, we should have listened to Bill Gates. He kept warning us about this this plague that could happen, this pandemic. And so I'm thinking, well, maybe if you want to play conspiracy theory, maybe this is like a Kingsman movie type thing. Maybe Bill Gates is more of the Samuel L. Jackson variety of villain. Maybe he started warning people about it, knowing that he was going to engineer this virus. Maybe he was going to set himself up for making a lot of profit off this virus by investing in these pharmaceutical, vaccine companies. And now he does have a lot of control over it. And now actually these companies are making real huge bank. He does look like a villain right now because he doesn't want to have a generic version of these vaccines. So unfortunately, all these people in India and a lot of people in Africa and a lot of other Latin American countries and countries that can't get the vaccine or even afford the vaccine if they could get it, are really out of luck here. While all America and all these other countries are doing fine, but that doesn't affect the fact that there could be a lot of different variants to this COVID disease. So you wonder, could he have been, some kind of mastermind? That's a conspiracy theory. And they say, well, why would somebody want all these people to pass? Well, that's the agenda of anti-global warming, the Agenda 21. That is a very popular conspiracy theory. So maybe Agenda 21, that's another issue right there that Bill Gates is part of. That we lower the population, that helps deal with global warming. And then let's think of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. About plague, about famine, about death. I believe I'm getting these right. It's been a while. Pestilence is the other horseman of the apocalypse. So if that's the case, then wouldn't that be a nice way to say, let's say some of these variants, these mutations, actually bounce from, just like they bounce from animals to humans, what if they bounce back to animals again? Let's say we had a pestilence in the meat industry. What would that do? Who would benefit and how would you benefit? if there was a pestilence in the meat industry. Okay. Full disclosure, I actually became a vegetarian about 3 months ago. So if you have a pestilence on meat, farmland would be way more valuable, and farming would be way more profitable, as the meat cattle industry would be decimated, and all of cattle dying would help global economy. But if that's the case, who owns the largest amount of farmland in America? Bill Gates. And then you say, well, okay, well, that's just him, wanting to help feed other poor countries. Bill Gates also has large investments in Impossible Burger and Beyond Meat, which people would definitely crave if we had a pestilence that affected the cattle industry or the poultry industry or both. And that would, again, help relieve global warming because of the amount of methane that cows emit. So that would be another, first of another horseman of the apocalypse, but also would help Bill Gates a lot, make a lot of money, and also, create this agenda for a better world. And I just thought it was really interesting, when people say, well, why is he buying all this farmland? Maybe he knows something. Maybe if I were you guys, maybe I would start thinking about, I should start looking at cutting meat down on my agenda. Maybe this is me being an evil vegetarian trying to destroy your love of meat, like supposedly Joe Biden wants to do. But I just thought it was fun. No many people talk about conspiracy theories in a fun way anymore, and I thought it would be fun to actually make a cute little video about conspiracy theories in that way. Don't take anything that I said way too seriously. It's just out there for fun and to think about it. And if you have watched this all this way, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon one day. Maybe. Bye for now.